Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today, as you can see, we've got a few new rigs, more than a few actually. So this is the story. Went to the case dealer, originally bought a new tillage tool and a new tractor, and that turned into thinking about getting a couple new combines. And that turned into buying another tractor. And then that turned into buying another grain cart. So we ended up buying this combine with that combine, with that grain cart, with that tractor, with one other tractor and a new tillage tool. So we pretty much dumped out all of our old stuff and bought all new stuff. So I'll show you what we guys have, or what we bought. So we bought a 9250 case axial flow with the 40-foot draper head on it, and we really like this combine. It's running good so far. It came with the big LSWs 1400s on it. I think they're 1400s, but yeah, so pretty sweet combine. We like it. We really like the header. We were going to buy a draper for this, but they didn't have any drapers in stock for it, so we just decided to get the one with the auger in it. But we really like the draper. It shatters a lot less the pods, and it just brings it all in a lot better. So moving on to the grain cart rig, we bought, this is one of the two tractors that we bought. We bought a Case 540 Steiger AFS Connect. This is also a really nice tractor. We're going to pull this with the new tillage tool that we got. So we're going to use it for tillage and grain cart. And yeah, so we're going to use it for fall tillage when it's not in the grain cart, spring tillage for like just spring, and then we'll run it on grain cart in the fall. So over here we got our new Kinze 1305 grain cart, and this is one of the newer ones with the big floaters on it. So I think, I forget what year it is, but it's one of the pretty new ones, because they used to have the 1300s, and they just came out with the 1305s. So yeah, this Steiger, it's got the I don't know what you'd call those, saddle weights, suitcase weights. I don't know what you'd call them, but it's got the full set of weights on the front, so that's pretty nice. No drawbar weights. Kind of wish it had that, but it's got plenty of weight on it as it is, and it's got plenty of horsepower for what we need it to do. And going over to this combine, I kicked it on accident and put it back where it was. So this came, oh yeah, I forgot to say this. This came with a folding 12-row case corn head, so that we like that too. So over here we got our 7150 case axial flow. We really like this combine. This is the favorite one that I got. Came with the duals. It's got rear wheel assist. Same thing with that combine. It's got rear wheel assist too. This one's got a 35-foot auger header on it. 300 bushel. Yeah, 300 bushel tank. So this is the prestige version. So it's got all the bells and whistles that you can get on a 1/64th combine. That goes down. The chaff spreaders spin. I don't know if you can see that. It's got a hitch under there. The rear axle turns and goes back and forth. What else does it do? The ladder here, it folds in because it runs an 8-row. So the combine's too wide for the 8-row header, so they fold that in either when they're going down the road or when they have the 8-row on. In here we've got the opening door. This is hard to do with one hand. There we go. We got the opening door, super highly detailed interior. It's got the throttle thingy, I don't know what you'd really call that. Red seats. It's got the monitor up there, the case monitor. It's got the auger moves in here. It's the beacons, flashers. This is probably the nicest combine, these two combines I've ever had. That is also a prestige version, but there's really not much movement on it. It's just, they just put flashers on it and chrome the wheels, because the non-prestige version, they didn't have chromed wheels. But anyway, I'm gonna run upstairs and show you guys the other stuff that we bought at the case dealer. So, if you guys couldn't tell, we're switching to case. We're switching to case, so we're slowly trying to echo, pause. So we're trying to start to get away from Agco, Alice, all that kind of stuff, or at least the orange ones, cause they went out of business. I forget what year they went out of business in, but it's going to start to get hard to find parts for some tractors. So we're going to keep these ones, but we're not going to be buying any new ones. So we sold our DT275, and we sold our DT225, and we used to have a John Deere disc with harrows and a crumbler, so we sold that, and we bought this. So this is what we originally wanted to get. This is Case Rotrack, 380 Rotrack, the FS Connect one with the Pro 1200 monitor. That's what we originally bought, and we originally bought that with this. And this is a what is it? It's a it's a True Tandem 330 Turbo Till, Case Turbo Till. So it's pretty much just vertical tillage with crumblers on the back. So we use this for finish and fall tillage. So we use it for finish tilling too. The way we get it to run, we'll get to the Mean Green machine here in a second. But the way we get it to work for finish tillage is we'll make the harrows go, or not the harrows, but the disc blades go a lot deeper, and just cut into the dirt more. And we'll put tighter springs, because these crumblers here are spring loaded, so we put a lot tighter springs on there just so it busts up the clods a lot nicer, and it really actually works really well. We haven't done it. Yes, we have. We've done it once we've finished a couple fields, made them nice and fluffy for the wheat, because we got our wheat planter over there. We plant some wheat in the fall. I actually got to do that here soon. But this is the other thing we bought. Actually, we bought 3 tractors, yeah. So a buddy, he had this tractor, and he's like, hey, I found another one. It's a little nicer than this one, and I'm gonna buy it and sell this one to you if you want it. Cause I was always drooling over this tractor, being like, oh man, this thing is sweet. So I'm like, yeah, sure. So we bought that. So we bought this actually right after we got our big Kinsey grain cart. This is before we bought the combines and the 580, I think's what it is. Yeah, the 580 Steiger. So we got the hydraulics for that, like what Welker's buddies do, hydraulic powered grain cart. And we ran that for not very long, because then we bought those combines and that other Case tractor. So that was going to go in the grain cart, and it was going to stay on it until we dumped, honestly, too much money. So pretty much almost everything now, almost all the only thing we really didn't buy, main stuff we didn't buy, was planters. And our planters are fine, they're nice. We like them. But yeah, so this is the header for the Case 9250. It's really nice. Not exactly the highest detail header I've ever seen, but it's a really nice folding 12 row. Got the silver pointed, just got the silver tips on it. And it's got the little auger on the end, so no corn falls out the sides. Not super high detail, but I get it, because they made it folding. They couldn't really have the spinning auger in it and stuff. Now this is a pretty high detail header. This is what came with the 7150. It's got the spinning auger in it. So, because this is the Prestige header that came with the Prestige combine. So the auger spins in it. Really nice, actually. Want to get a 12 row for it, but probably not going to happen, because we really don't need 2 12 rows. An 8 row and a 12 row runs fine. So I'll show you guys the Case Rotrack a little closer here. So this is just a Steiger, or not a Steiger, but a Magnum with tracks on the back. So you can get these as an option as either the Magnum with the wheels, you can get the Road Track version, which is what we decided to get. We didn't buy this brand new, but they had a Magnum 380 just like this with wheels in the back at the dealer, and they had one with tracks on the back. And we thought we'd try the track, see how we liked it. And so far, we really like it. We've run it on our Turbo Till. What else have we run it on? Hooked it up to our grain cart a couple of times, our old grain cart, our old 1112 that we had. So it runs, or not runs, of course it runs good, it's brand new. Well, not brand new, but it's 2014. So it's pretty nice. We really like the tracks. It's a lot more stable and a lot nicer of a ride. But anyway, that's everything that we bought new. New and old stuff that we bought. So, yeah. We'll see you guys in the next one.